Hello. So last time we kind of broke off with technical difficulties. I have chased that down and I think I finally dealt with it once and for all. So hopefully we'll have a nice bog standard experience from here on in. So let's get back into it and let's keep chopping up ships. I'm pretty sure last time around we actually managed to get our hands on one of the new class of ships, so we can see what that's all about and how that's changed.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Well, the good news is that every time you walk into the hab, that saves your progress, so that effectively saves the poster that we got last time, as well as Bunny Character D. We don't need to re-implement that anymore. Atlas, powerful, yeah, we got all that. We're good.
I think it's time for you to learn about the mother lode of any ship. The reactor.
Yeah, we got that.
Most dangerous.
Alright, like we said, we're going to try and finish off this one before we work on the reactor train. Alright, here we go. Weaver! There we go. Alright, let's finish slinging that in there.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Destroy the light. Whoops! Well, that's gonna happen. Pew!
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Do a little bit of cleanup while we're at it. Truthfully, I could sling all those in there. Rip that off.
Salvage deposit.
Okay. Yeah, we did all that. Alright, so send the tether out that way.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Go ahead, sling that in there.
Raw material accepted.
Yep, destroyed another light. Whoops! Guess I'm not very good at keeping track of those.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, so we can go through here and we can start stripping this down. Now, that's a power plug, so we're going to try to pull that out of there without zapping anybody. Pew!
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Now, again, we want to be careful with the splitter because we got a lot of electrical wiring in here, and I don't want to zap that with the cutter. Also, considering that one of the yellows was still on and one of the lights are still on as well, that means there is another power conductor, so I want to be careful. Alright, come on, Smalls, clear. There we go. And again, we don't necessarily want to strike this, There we go. Oh, whoop, okay, there it is. See, the light went off now that that's broken off, so we can just pull that right off here. Get going, you. See, there's no way to push that back out, so once you pull it in, you gotta sling it.
Salvage registered.
that should do it. And did we pull the... We did. So you can just go straight over there. Uh-oh, it's pulling the ship. Break it off, break it off. You. There we go. That was a waste of a tether.
Material deposited. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage goal reached.
All right.
Rewards will be paid.
See, I think the wires used to go into the processor, meaning I could just rip this whole thing off and sling the whole wall if I wanted to. There that one goes. Remember, people, tethers are your friends.
Material accepted. Credits assigned. Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
Thank you, suit.
Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Alright, that should clear it up.
Raw material deposited.
Warning.
Woohoo!
Oxygen levels detected. Consult the Link's employee handbook on how to maximize your blood oxygen saturation.
There we go.
Valuable
Yeah, I got it.
deposit.
Alright. Grab this light.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Let's see. 8 minutes to go.
Applied.
I think we got enough time to pluck off these lights. Never know until you try. Now, the big one that I want out of this is going to be those junction boxes. And now that we've depowered them, we should be able to safely,
Credits transferred.
relatively speaking, pull them off. There we go.
All salvage goals have been met. Rewards maximized.
That's the one we accidentally knocked a little bit. See, the goal here is that this whole thing can go into the furnace. And now that we have tethers, we can do this.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
I know.
Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack. Tether supplies are low.
Uh-huh. That's it! And gravity's got her from there.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
There we go. Hey! Yeah, if you get an angle just like that, you can just rip the whole glass piece out. There it goes.
Material accepted.
What the hell?
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Cutter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift. Keep on at it. We're out.
And we'll just kind of do a little bit of cleanup here because we got time. We must sacrifice feed to the furnace gods. There we go. Feed the furnace. So this really isn't necessary, but we kind of maxed this one out, so we might as well run down the time a little bit and do a little bit of cleanup. I don't really think we're going to get anything for those boxes, though. Alright, now my fuel does not replenish between that, so I'm going to have to do that, but otherwise I'm going to call it here for this one. Fuel oxygen will replenish, so we're good there. Okay, so we destroyed 1 kilogram worth of glass, lost a door somewhere in there. I'm not sure where that happened. And we lost 2 lights, which is fine. Panels did there. Got the door consoles. Wow, that went up in price. Power cells, that's not even worth that much. Airlock, that's a good chunk. 14 lights. Well, the lights apparently are now worth snagging if we have the time, actually. Power junction boxes, that's a good bit. And the glass, 22 kilograms. Worth a lot more than you'd think. Alright, so we managed to get most of that out of there. So we only destroyed like 0.3% of the ship, and we salvaged 99.5 of it. I don't know what the remaining 0.2% is. Maybe it's all those junction boxes. But hey, we got what we needed. Is Lynx an acronym? No.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates
All
a
right.
maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from
Mini
the
me!
next pay cycle.
Achieve a perfect salvage over 95%. Ha! Nice. It really isn't that hard to grab. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get straight into the training there. There's like nothing left of this mackerel, so there's really no point. Yeah, arcing electricity. Be careful, because if it jumps to a metal object, you can fry your own computers with one bad nudge.
I remember my first reactor pull. I was shaking like a leaf. You got less on the line now, but still. Let's try to do this without a critical meltdown.
Alright, fair enough.
This ship's reactor's toward the aft, but there are lots of different configurations out in the wild. Okay, we're only focused on one thing right now. Pull the reactor and get it on the barge. As soon as you disconnect the reactor from this ship, it'll start to melt down. So act fast and make sure you have an exit strategy ahead of time.
Oh, hey!
This one's pretty easy.
Yoink.
Should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple. Try to have your extraction fully planned out before disconnecting it from the ship.
Alright, this is an easy one. We'll go ahead and move the computer. Gotta be careful. We do have a lot of fuel cells in here. An electrical shock could set those off. You notice my, my scanner's acting up, and that's because of the reactor putting off it. Alright. And blip, blip, blip. Alright, there we go.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Boop. Alright, this one's fairly simple.
Deposited.
Tether here.
To account.
Yep. There we go. Tether there.
Cutter, looks like
And
you'll have
yank.
tether. Head on over to the kiosk to pick up some more.
Boop.
Well, congrats, Cutter.
Ha
You're certainly picking this stuff up faster than I did back in the day. Okay, I'm gonna leave you to it till you get to the next range. Until then, remember this. Measure twice, cut once. And tethers are your friends. Good luck out there, Cutter.
Tethers are your friends. Alright, so this is a thruster pickup. That's the other one here. This one is not all that good. That one's probably going to start leaking, because you can see I can pick up this one, but this one says go to the furnace. So we got to be careful knocking this thing around or it's going to leak. Pew! Excellent. Alright, back to usual. Let's get rid of these excess cage rolls. Not here.
Salvage registered. Transferring.
I'm pretty sure I'm out of tethers, but I can just move this one down there. There it goes.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Expedient. I ain't gotta worry about this going too wild here. There we go. So I want to be careful because that will cut the nanosile and that will set it off.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
There we go. Dun dun.
Salvage deposited.
Dun dun dun.
Applying credit to account.
Gotta love this music. Oh, we're you think you're going, boyo?
Processing object. Applying credit.
Get in there. Yeah, we're trying to avoid grabbing those panels as much as possible because they'll start slipping as soon as they get pulled. Alright, let's get back to work on the inside.
Valuable object accepted.
Let's finish popping out the rest of this floor. Alrighty. There we go. If we do that, that'll dislodge the rest of them. Ah, missed one. There we go. That should dislodge him. Come on down here, you.
Processing valuable object. Credit awarded.
Be quite disorienting when you're rolling around like this. All right. And now that the bottom is out, we can start gutting.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
And I don't need to worry about O2.
Salvage secured.
Got some right here.
Credit deposited. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Let's see, anything else worth? Grab that.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Oh, shit. Hopefully I didn't knock the box on the other side. Oh, there is no box here. Ow.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Technically, I should also be depowering the ship before I go for these computers, but the computers have not been as badly behaved as the junction boxes, as long as you're careful.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
We got enough time. Let's go ahead and pick these lights off.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I'll use the next, Normally, it really isn't worth it to kind of pick all these lights, but I guess they kind of changed that with the value. So, if you got time, go for the lights. Oh, that's new. Well, technically you can rip these off and shove them into the furnace, but truth is you could also just leave them attached. It's not really blocking anything. But with some of the bigger ships, it might get in the way. There we go. Okay. I am gonna want to grab this medical kit. Okay. So here's the trick. I need to get inside this wall. Now, theoretically, I could just rip the back end off. But I don't know. There might be pipe connections. Doesn't look like it. But still, there's probably likely going to be a fuel tank on the other side there. And kind of ripping this thing off ain't exactly going to go well. So, I'm probably going to have to cut my way inside the wall. Now, I don't want to cut here. Yep, I can already see just the inside there. You can see that right there, so that's probably not a good idea to cut there. However, if I were to cut here, I don't see anything inherently dangerous, so it might be worth it. Oh, nice! That just sliced right off. Huh? Ah, good. Okay.
Dot the I's and cross the T's. You got about 5 minutes to do it. Weaver out.
Ah, that chunk of wall is gonna annoy the hell out of me. Gotta remember to zap that out. Otherwise, that whole wall section is going to drag the airlock with it. Ah! See, it was a good thing we didn't cut into that because we also had that power cell there. That could have gotten really ugly. Alright.
Oxygen costs can be reduced through good breathing practices.
Lol.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Truth is, I ain't worried about oxygen. Why? I still got this other loose one.
Are critical. Reminder, employees are responsible for regulating carbon dioxide levels.
And you can just go straight in there.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposit complete.
Alright, big boy, let's rip you off. And these bigger ones have gotten heavy.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
We're about halfway done with her already. Alright, let's go ahead and prep the back hatch, because I saw the thruster back there, meaning we're going to have to deal with it here in a minute. These used to be a lot harder to take out. You had to kind of do it safely, and you still had the risk of a blowout if you tried to do the emergency thrust. The safe way was to find a computer key and did that, but they kind of changed that up, so it's a lot safer to do it the emergency way. Still got to get rid of the fuel tanks, though. Alrighty. Chuck that in there. It's kind of a balancing game, because if you want the whole thing, you either got to go fast, or you got to kind of balance it between shifts, because trying to kind of one-shift a ship, it's difficult. Okay, let's go ahead and prep this in the 1 minute we got left here, so we'll just rip all the lights off.
This is your 1 minute warning, Cutter. Don't be a hero, alright?
I got it, Weaver. Oh, Nelly. Okay, let's not try to get that far. Try to watch the light. I don't want to cut the light. There we go! Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Not good, not good. Ow! Hot, hot, hot!
Fire damage.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Woo! That's why you want to be careful with the beams right next to the fuel tanks. Oh, that did not end well. Not good. Not good.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Howdy, Rook. So, this can be, an awkward subject, but you've probably noticed Lynx doesn't take great care of us. Up until maybe 100 years ago, workers like us would sometimes form these groups, called unions, and go toe-to-toe with the company. They'd argue for better wages, safer work, decent hours, that kind of thing. Lynx was actually part of getting rid of them, but some of us are trying to bring it back. I can tell you're a good person, and a hard worker. The company will use you up. It's just built that way. So I thought you might be interested in the Union News Group. There are new messages every couple of days. Read them, don't read them, trash them, whatever. Just keep it on the down low. The others don't know about it. Weaver and Dee are a bit too by the book. Kaido is just too anxious. Poor kid. But I wanted you to have the info. I was glad someone gave it to me when I was new. Okay, spiel over. See you in the yard, Rook. Flew out.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Man, still managed to knock about 5 mil off the debt there. Still nowhere close to paying that off. Looks like we're about 2 points off the mastery rank, so we'll pretty much chuck it as soon as we hit the next level. Salmon Crest, not the kind of work you've done before, but you're a natural cutter. Thank you for signing up for the Salvage Workers Unite newsletter. We hope you're happy here. As our group grows, so does the ability to positive change for all shipbreakers. As a reminder, the activities of this group are only for authorized members. Please respect the mission and have privacy of your fellow members and do not share outside the group. We wish to inform work conditions and ensure the voices of shipbreakers are heard and respected. We intend to coordinate with the Stellar Commission and start negotiations around policy changes. Here are a few key demands that we intend to bring forward. 1. Cancel the debt. The dangerous work of a shipbreaker should not come with crippling debt owed to the company that profits off the work. We demand the debt be canceled immediately. Workplace safety. While shipbreaking is a dangerous task, there are unnecessary risks involved due to the company's policies or quotas. We demand improvements that would greatly decrease the risk of injury or death. Investigate contract clauses. We demand the Shipbreaker contract be audited by the Stellar Commission to ensure human rights are honored, in particular the clause around ownership of the genetic sequences of Shipbreakers. Solid area strength, and we are on the... You know what? Maybe I should talk about this like in an actual video that's like not related to gameplay. But again, this is why you read the terms and conditions of your contracts. But again, that's probably something we could probably do for a different time here. Alright, let's go finish chopping up that one ship, and then I think we'll call it for this one. Oh! I almost forgot. I'm out of tethers. We should grab some more tethers while we're here. Because remember, tethers are your friend.
Tethers restored.
Thank you. So as you can see, things can go wrong very quick. That took out like a whole bunch of it, and the ship is now just in parts in that one. I think they increased the kaboom with those smaller canisters too, in addition to the weight. So that just cost me a good chunk of money. Which is big sad, but eh.
Valuable objects.
What can you do?
Credits awarded.
Most you can do, recover and move on. There's still enough ship here that we can make a profit.
Deposited.
I'm just glad the rest of that fuel didn't go off there. See, now I gotta deal with all these little shrapnel bits, too. And it's all... Well, actually, this is all going to the Damn it! I gotta sort this shit now?! Okay, well, it looks like most of this is going to the processor, so we'll just start slinging it that way. See? Even in a bad situation, you can still make a bit of profit.
Valuable component lost. Penalty applied.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Yeah, you notice it ain't as worth as much as the big bits, but... See, I gotta sort that?
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Alright. It's still a lot of junk.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Object processed. Transferring credits.
Let's see. Well, the good news is I think the thruster's intact. So we should be able to at least make a profit off that. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh boy. Alright. It's gotta be powered in order... Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna try and do. Let's see if we can... This is gonna be risky. Okay, nope, that's not gonna work. Wow! I fucked up. Okay. Yeah, I fucked up big time on this one. Alright. Looks like she rolled on her side there.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically
Alright, that one's going to be worth a lot because we got some of the plate there. And again, I'm not worried about the oxygen because... Yoink.
oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. Ah, come on. There we go! Alright, I'm going to lose a little bit because some of that's got to go to the processor, but I want to get more of the thruster into the barge here. There we go.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Alright.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, let's go ahead, chop the, Pew! Alright, let's go ahead and chop up the cockpit. Again, if you can get the glass at the right angle, you can, like, literally chop, like, almost through all of it. Okay. Yeah, it didn't work this time.
Material deposited. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Some glass got destroyed, and it ain't that bad. Alright.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Let's go ahead and clear the rest of this off. Oh, almost missed a barge. Power junction box. There we go.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Still a decent chunk of ship there. Oh, scheisse. I forgot that medical. Can we get it? Oh! Oh! Rescued. Gravity should do the rest.
Transferring credit.
Ah, we destroyed a door.
Salvage goals fully completed. Rewards assigned.
Got about 5 minutes left in this ship, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Material accepted. Credits transferred.
There's all these little itty bits around here.
Reserves are low.
Alright, I think we've gotten as much as we can get out of this ship after that disaster. Oof! That did not end well. Still, we got 93% of the ship out of 93%, and we made 2.2 million. Oh, 2 million, give or take.
Certification level awarded.
Yeah, 2.2 million. All right. Hey, and we made Junior Apprentice.
Cutter 9346-52. Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
Pressurization. New ship, the Atlas Nomad. In the vast expanse between ports, the only person you have to depend on is your ship. Only one ship is built for life on the rails, the Atlas Nomad. Designed for the independent hauler, the Nomad's spacious sleeper cabin is a home away from home, boasting every essentially anomaly. With 3 rugged quasar thrusters and ample cargo space and modular exterior storage, the Nomad is truly the answer to long-distance, long-term hauling. Atlas, powerful, dependable, enduring, the foundation of a better world. Starleap Heavy Industries. Nice. And once again, we managed to make a profit out of that one, so that's more of a debt paid.
Hey, Cutter. You're gonna start getting pressurized shifts now. Lou and I will show you the ropes when you're ready.
Well, I think we're actually going to go ahead and call it here in regards to this one, and we'll explore the wonderful world of pressurization next time.